hard with those conditions, but we prevailed.
But it was a terrific win for the United States in the women's team competition as they defeated Colombia and got a little bit of payback, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
For Antalya. All right, we're getting set now for the women's individual matches. This is the women's bronze medal match featuring Hana Mendoza. There's a good look at Hana's stats. 22 in the world, 22 years old. Joined the national team in 2011. So far this season, a one-loss record of 4-2, and has performed very well this week. In fact, she also picked up a medal, a bronze medal this morning in women's team competition as her team defeated France. But this is the woman they have come to see, Sara Lopez, who's become an overnight sensation here in Colombia. 18 years old, ranked 14th in the world, and coming off an outstanding performance in Antalya. And of course, you had to go up against her and Alejandra Usquiano this morning, but this is a terrific young archer.
Absolutely. I actually just watched her gold medal match from Antalya, and it was unbelievable how she was able to shoot through that win. Oh, absolutely.
What impressed you the most?
I think just her ability to persevere through that wind. It seemed pretty tough, so we should see how she can perform in this one.
For 18,
she had a little bit of experience this morning with it, so.
Yeah. But to be that young and to be that composed and poised.
Oh, absolutely.
So here is Sara Lopez. And she starts off with a 10.
Shot.
Obviously with the crowd behind her.
Continuo, continuo, déjala que se vaya.
And Hana Mendoza
Bien, vamos.
starts off with a 7. So Mendoza, who upset Albina Loganova in the quarterfinals in a shoot-off, now facing Sara Lopez here in the women's bronze medal match. Oh,
Wow.
that's what you call a good start.
Yeah, she's making it look easy out there in the wind.
Bien. Un toque.
Not as easy for Hana Mendoza.
Marca nomás, marca nomás. Marca nomás, tranquila. Muy bien. Suave, suave.
So Sara Lopez with 2 10s and a 9 to start off. They'll shoot a total of 15 arrows.
Bien.
And Mendoza starts off with a 7, a 9. And I didn't catch that score. I don't know if you happen to see that, Brittany.
I didn't.
We'll check it and find out very quickly here. But obviously a
think she
great
had
start
2
for
9s.
Sara Lopez.
Yeah, 2 9s.
Yep. So Mendoza with a 7 and 2 9s, but 2 10s and a 9 for Sara Lopez. And I would imagine, as nice as it is for Sara Lopez to be competing here in her home country, there's also some added pressure.
I think so. I think everybody's looking at her. She's in the spotlight, and she, you know, she's shooting in the wind, which are hard conditions. And then to have her country looking down on her, you know, under the spotlight like that, it's got to be a lot of pressure.
I would think so. Talk about shooting under these conditions a little bit. What was it like for you this morning?
It was rough. You had the wind seemed to come in gusts, and then you'd be at full draw, and with the time constraint, you really had to pay attention to how the wind was feeling against you, and you did have a little break every now and then that you can just shoot a strong shot. And you know, you just had to wait for those shots. You had to be patient, even with the time.
But it was unpredictable. You never knew when it was going to die
Oh,
down.
no, nope, we never knew. It was very hard to tell.
And you were shooting first.
I was, yeah. So I wanted
So-
to try to make strong shots for my team and be able to tell them anything I could to help them out with their shots. So.
And not take too much time.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, leave some time for the rest of the girls. Sara Lopez starting off with an 8 in this end and coming back with a 9 now. So they both shot 17 points on the first 2 arrows. Here at the second end. Lopez with a 4-point lead after the first end. And a strong shot by Hana Mendoza, who is currently ranked 22nd in the world. Now here's Sara Lopez, who lost to her own teammate Alejandra Usquiano in the semifinals and surprisingly shoots a 7. So after the strong shot start, she's tailed off just a little bit.
A little bit, but you know, the wind could have picked up there a little bit and thrown her off.
Are you getting a crosswind out there, Brittany? Because I went back out, I looked. We're next to a very large building, the Edificio Inteligente, and there's a breezeway that comes through that building.
Yeah.
And then you have also the wind that's at your back. So are you getting crosswinds?
Yes. Yep, we're getting a little bit of both. It's blowing us definitely from the building, from the side. That big open hole there, I think it's coming right through, and it's really affecting us. It's very unpredictable. It's not really fun to shoot in.
Now, if you have the wind at your back, not as problematic.
Not as problematic. Nope.
So there you see the scores. It's getting a little bit closer now, 53-51. Sara Lopez with a 2-point lead after getting off to that 4-point advantage in the first end at 29-25. That lead is now down to 2. Hana Mendoza hanging in there. And Mendoza to shoot first. We mentioned she upset Albina Laganova in the quarterfinals in a shoot-off. However, she lost to Erica Jones in the semis. We'll see Erica in just a moment, but a great shot there by Hana Mendoza. So Mendoza trying to come back against Sara Lopez, who brought 2 gold medals back from Antalya last month.
It's blowing around a bit.
Bien, 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 muy bien, muy bien, muy bien.
She did well to keep it in the 9 ring.
Yep, that's all you really have to do. It seems like, I'm going to use a term Erica used in our match earlier, it's just a gold game. You have to keep it in the gold because
just hang around as close as you can to the center of the target and hope for the best.
Try to fight through the wind, yep.
Far from the gold. And we are tied up now at 69 apiece, and Mendoza's got a chance. A good chance. They got just a little bit better right there. They've got it up as a 9, but that looked like a 10 to me.
It's pretty close.
And an 8.
It looks like that end, the wind picked up at their backs going towards the target, so she might have been affected by that a little bit, pushing her arrows a little high. Or she's trying to make a strong shot and just pushing them up a little bit. That happened to me today.
Can you think it through too much?
You really can't. I mean, we were pretty much aiming straight on. It was just fighting the wind. You have to just be patient. You have to wait for that break and then just pull through your shot.
How do you know, and by the way, Brittany LORENTI joining us from the gold medal team for the United States this morning, and we're happy to have you. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for
We appreciate that. And on last second notice.
Yes.
No less, but we appreciate that. But how do you know, how do you make that decision in your mind? It's go time. Now, release the shot.
Well, it depends on a couple things, especially time. Depends on where you are in the rotation of your team or individual. It depends on time. You don't want to, with winds like this, you don't want to get down to 10 seconds for your last shot because you might not make a good shot or might not get that opportunity. But
you might have to shoot it at a time you really don't want to shoot that shot.
And then pray it hits the paper, you know. For me this morning, I was waiting. I noticed every shot I would pull back, try not to hold too long and just wait for that break in the wind. And it came almost every time. You just had to be patient. And that's the hardest thing with a clock.
Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien.
Good shot.
Patience pays off for Sara Lopez.
Márcala y deja que se vaya.
Lopez actually trailing by 1 after that third end, but trying to make a comeback, and we're tied up again, 87 all.
Muy bien, muy bien.
But it changes from shot to shot, moment to moment, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, firme,
It's not
deja que se
predictable
mueva,
like
hay tiempo.
just a crosswind or just a wind at your back or a headwind.
Hay tiempo.
You can never really know what's coming your way.
So in other words, what worked on that last shot might not work on the next shot.
Correct. With these conditions, correct.
Something worked for Hana Mendoza right there.
Segurita ahí.
Hana in the top 10 in 2 events in Turkey last month. Another great shot though
She
for
needed that
Sara
to put the pressure
Lopez.
on a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, márcala. Vale. Dale. Dale. Muy bien, muy bien.
I wonder what happened there. She closed her eyes.
I know,
Like
she wins.
got surprised, yeah.
Can you shoot with your eyes closed?
I don't think so. You can, it just might not go where you want it to.
It went where she wanted it to, though.
Stayed in the gold.
So Hana Mendoza wincing, closing her eyes after she released the shot. But it works. And we got a great match going on in the women's bronze medal shootout here in Medellin, Colombia. 106 points for Hana Mendoza after the first 4 ends. And Sara Lopez staying right with her. Lopez with 105. So it's down to the wire. Final 3 shots coming up. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a shoot-off.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely making it interesting.
Great battle going on, and the fans getting their money's worth here in Medellin. They have turned out in droves and packed the stands for the morning session and now the afternoon session, and Sara Lopez rewards them.
That was a good one. She answered right
Mendoza.
back.
Game on.
Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. Eso es. Eso es.
Wow.
It's who's going to blink right now.
Yeah.
Que se vaya. Bien, bien,
You
bien,
can see Anna's shooting a little quicker, so she must be trying to get through the wind. Just a strong shot real fast.
And that 9 ties the score at 125 with
Wow,
1 shot to
great
go.
end.
Lopez with a clutch shot, and now the
Wow.
pressure is all on Hana Mendoza. And Mendoza comes up with a 10.
Wow.
Talk
Those
about
girls-
coming through in the clutch.
They shot great that end.
They put a 10 up there. So 135 for Mendoza after 5 ends. And 135 for Sara Lopez. And the crowd is loving it here in Colombia. It all comes down to 1 shot
One
now.
arrow. Let's see what happens.
Now, can you honestly say, Brittany, tell me the truth, you really enjoy being in this kind of situation?
What do you mean? With the win?
Oh, no, I mean being in this kind of a pressure situation, down to 1 shot to win it.
I don't know if we would say we like to do it, but you just have to be mentally strong as well as physically strong to make a good shot. Just try not to get your nerves all riled up. 'Cause that
Just
could
another
interfere.
shot, huh?
Yeah, you just got to make another shot. Just your best shot of the day needs to come right here.
Even though, realistically, it's not just another shot.
No, well, true. No.
Oh, the best match of the day so far. The women's bronze medal match. Hana Mendoza of Venezuela going against Sara Lopez of Colombia. And they step up 1 shot to win it all. 1 shot to decide it. Closest to the center will get it done.
The wind picked up again.
Segura, tranquilo, vamos. Aprovecha, aprovecha.
Oh,
Tough shot for Sara Lopez. And now Hana Mendoza, anything close to that gold ring, and she's got the bronze.
Déjala que fluya, déjala que fluya. Hay tiempo. Hay
Fighting the
tiempo,
wind
hay
just as
tiempo,
hard.
hay tiempo.
and then 8.
It's not a thing of beauty, but it's an 8, and it's closer to the center, and she will
Wow.
win the bronze medal.
That was good shooting from both of them, though, in those conditions.
Fantastic match. Fantastic performance by both these young ladies. Hats off to Sara Lopez and Hana Mendoza. And it's been a good day for Venezuela.
Yes, it has.
A bronze medal in the women's team competition this morning, and now here in the women's bronze medal match, Hana Mendoza takes on the hometown favorite and comes away with the victory, and had to come from behind to do it. Remember, she was trailing by 4 points after that first end.
Yep, yes, she was. She just shot strong.
So that tells you a little bit about her mental makeup and her psyche. She stayed with it.
Yeah, she did. She didn't give up. She didn't quit. She just stayed in there and